What is going on, guys? It is Michael Shee, your second favorite Turo host. Listen, have you ever wondered how Turo hosts like myself and many others are automating their businesses and not actually having to see their clients when they come pick up the car? Check this out. I got two dope things to show you. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need before you can do anything, before you get to this automation phase, is you're gonna have to go and get one of these bad boys right here. It's called the Tycon. Now, I'm sure there's other key blockers, but this is the one that I use specifically for my business and all of my vehicles. So check out the description below. It goes on Amazon. I think it's only like 20 bucks. I think you even get two of them. I forget exactly what that looks like, but go check that out. Here's what you got. So inside of this, what you're able to do is actually put the key into the slot here. And once it's actually sealed up, the car then cannot recognize that it's inside of the car. So whenever you go to, let's pull this off. Now I'm going to try to start the car. And it should notice that it's going to say that it's unable to actually do it. Look, vehicle key missing. Vehicle key missing. And all I did was I just put the key into the key blocker. It's still here in my lap. But because it's still inside of the pouch, it just doesn't recognize that the signal is being blocked. Obviously, name key blocker, right? So that is how you actually begin the automation phase. So there's multiple different ways that we can go about automating our business. So there's only two things we do. Either one is through the app, or the second way is if you don't have a car that has the app available where it unlocks and locks from the app itself on your phone, is you'll have to have a lock outside that you can put your key into, that you can give them the combination once the client gets here. Now, at this moment, I actually do not have that. Everything that I do is completely through the Turo app. And what they call that is going to be called Turo GO. And this is actually going to be incredibly simple. So what you do is through the Turo app, and as soon as you put your car onto the Turo app itself, it will actually tell you if it is able to be put onto Turo GO. And Turo GO, again, it just enables Turo to speak through your personal app on your phone for your vehicle and use that to unlock and lock whenever the booking happens. So when the client gets or makes a booking, they'll have it on their phone, and I think it's only 15 minutes before the trip happens. So don't worry and don't be freaking out thinking that somebody's gonna have your unlock and lock the whole entire time. They're only granted the access during the booking, and it has to be within that 15-minute period. I'm gonna have to check into that a little bit more on how what is the after session. Maybe it's after they check out, they only have one more time that they get to hit that unlock or that lock feature. But I'll check more into that as we go. Now, for you others that are have older vehicles that don't have the app accessible and doesn't be able to remotely be able to be unlocked and locked, well, that's going to be a little different. Like I said, all you got to do is get one of those little lock boxes, like the realtor lock box. Again, you're still going to have this. So let's say some people put it on the windows. I don't know if I would like a lockbox being on my window. I know that people in the auto dealerships do that a lot. You'll see that on, I think I've seen it at Hyundai. I know I've seen it at, what is that, Auto Credit or Auto Max or Max Auto, or what the heck is that place called? But anyways, all theirs is right here, and it's being, again, it's going to be inside of a little key blocker, but inside of the lockbox itself, just like any realtor would use. And that just keeps them being able to, start the car if it just so happens that it's actually opened already. But anyways, you're granting that permission, and you would just do that through text message, or in this case, messaging through Turo. I do not personally like to text message my clients. Sometimes they do because they actually have access to your phone number through the Turo app. They can actually text you specifically or directly. But I almost always, everything I say through text message, I will repeat again on and through the Turo app, because I want to make sure that whatever happens or whatever's being said between me and my clients is also on the Turo app. That keeps me safe. The liability is put back onto Turo for, you want, if you're running this business, you want to make sure there's no liability on yourself. You're not making the client think that you're saying something that you're not. So I always respond back, hey, yes, I can. I'm going to repeat this on the Turo app. Please respond via Turo unless there's something wrong with the app itself. But yeah, so that's pretty quick and easy. The easiest thing that you can do to automate your business, there's only 2 routes. You're going to take the key blocker. You're going to install Turo Go. It's going to make you log into your either Mercedes or Chevy or BMW online app. You'll just use whatever username and password. It says, oh, congratulations, you're on Turo Go now, and you can do automated check-ins and check-outs. Don't worry about it. The sweet thing about Turo Go, let me end with this. The sweet thing about Turo Go is there's more liability on the client. They have to take the pictures. Now, I still always take all the pictures. Please don't get this wrong. Please always take your pictures. But let's just say, for some odd reason, your phone gets destroyed and you had the pictures on there and you just weren't able to upload them on this trip. Well, the client is actually still liable for that trip and those pictures to be posted on there. So if they come back and it's your car's wrecked, it's made a mess, something's wrong with the seats or whatever it may be, they were liable to take the pre and post trip pictures. They have to. If they don't, boom, it's all on them. It's up to your word from that point. So again, I think Turo Go is absolutely fantastic. I have seen, out of the 120 some odd trips that I've had so far, I've probably only seen about 25 to 30 of my clients. And that's what, 20%. And the only reason that you do the halftime is that maybe you're dropping off or you just got it cleaned and they're already coming back. So most of the time, Turo Go is just absolutely fantastic. You don't need to even see the people. The key is there. You can, if they need help finding it or whatever it is, you just message them through the app. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I don't have to be home. I could be in another town. I could be off on vacation, this has actually happened once. I was off in Florida and I had a client booked before I left, and I knew this ahead of time. So I made sure and I was ready to go for when the client got there. I knew what he would need and what to do. So I was in Florida. Client still picked up the vehicle. They were able to go, come back, drop off. No worries whatsoever. Nothing happened. It was fantastic. But again, it just goes to show that where we're at, and we got to be able to automate our business. We got to be able to do things when we are not there. That's the only way to actually have true business. That's the only way to make true wealth. And I hope this helps you guys. If it does, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell so every single time that I post something, I promise it's going to be gold. Thanks for listening. Catch you guys next time. Take care.